Hi, everybody. This is David D'Arcangelo, Global Marketing Director, CTFO. I have Ted Wilson, part of the Ted and Michelle Wilson team, 75K Super Leaders. Welcome to the show, Ted.
Hey, I'm so excited, David.
I can feel Vegas, can't you?
I can feel it, my friend. What are we? What 8 days till the
Yeah.
historic day? Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So exciting. Everybody out there listening, if you can or cannot make Vegas, we're going to give you some excitement today in a feel of what's going on. But first, I like to slow down and Ted, who is Ted Wilson?
Well, he's the same guy he was back 10 months ago when we first had this first awesome interview. But what can you believe it's been 10 months since we actually
Oh
did our
gosh,
first
yeah.
interview?
And tell everybody we met way back in Hawaii
Hmm.
when I was Tony Robbins was my partner on another
Yeah.
company, and you were
Yeah.
at the big event.
Yeah, we did our fire walk together, you and your wife back in '92. And of
Oh,
course,
geez,
I've been
yeah.
watching, I've got your books. I've been watching your career, but to find out almost a year ago when I first, connected with CTFO, to find out that you were here in the capacity as the global marketing director and really, responsible
Yeah,
for the pipeline of products, I got really excited because
yeah,
you've been a bit of a mentor to me. You may not know that, but I
yeah,
really have admired you all your whole career. You really walk your talk.
yeah.
Health is our greatest wealth, right?
Thank you for all of that. And now we want to learn a little bit about you. What makes you tick, Ted?
Well, every day that I wake up, before my feet even hit the floor, I always give thanks for 5 new things. I try to think, and it's an exercise that Tony interestingly
Yeah,
taught many, many moons ago back in the personal power days, talking about the attitude of gratitude. So I'm a guy that really exercises gratitude every day, and I try to find the little things like um, the love of a 15-year-old feline cat that unfortunately we had to put down yesterday. It was the right thing to do.
right.
Grateful for friends, grateful for health, grateful for a roof over our head, grateful for the people that actually keep electricity flowing through my home. That you get the idea. I'm married. I've been married for 21 years, coming up 22 years. Um, and we're excited about, excuse me. Oh, my wife's in the room. What? 25 in June. Hey, anyway, I have a sense of humor. That's also about who I am, right, David? So we just keep it fun. We keep it light, and I'm all about health and wellness. I'm a nutrition guy.
Yeah, great. Ted, I on all the pictures when I went and searched the internet, Google the first time we were together, I did it again for this one here to looking for photos. A lot of the photos are with Michelle,
Yeah.
and I just found it's not a coincidence, is it?
No, you know what? We are the perfect union. She's my best friend. She's my business partner. She's my advocate, and she also gives me tough love when I need to hear it. She keeps me accountable. And the great news is that she's an awesome mother, but more importantly, she's just an awesome person, and she's my best friend. Michelle and I like to keep it real. And she is more left brain and I'm more right brain. So together we're Buddha, right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So so moving on to CTFO.
Yeah.
2024, we just started. We're going to Vegas next week. There's going to be a revolutionary product launch. What's your vision for 2024?
Well, gosh, that's really the million-dollar, multi-million-dollar question, literally and figuratively. I would say that number one, David, for our audience and for all of us, it's one team, one dream. It's about reaffirming unity. It's reaffirming that we're all, in this life journey together. That's number one important, that sometimes you just need to come back together for connection. I mean, virtual is great and all, but high fives and hugs, you know how Stu loves to hug everyone. I really love that. So that's number one, is the vision of just continuing to reaffirm great unity. Number two is to be witness to history. Yes, I'm under an NDA, part of the leadership council with this company, but I do know what's coming, and it is historic beyond um, beyond definition, quite frankly.
Yeah.
It's a technology that I know, David, that you have been working on massively behind the scenes. And what did we do to get to be so lucky, really, quite frankly? The fact is that you and your leadership, we have a technology that's going to literally displace an entire industry and reaffirm that CTFO is a global leading health innovation company. And that's be an exciting announcement that those in the room will be able to say forever that I was there when it was launched.
Ted, you have to, I'm going to read off people. Ted, along with a group of leaders, got together. We talked about what the vision for the product launch, what's the wordsmithing, what is real, how do we really connect to make the impact? And I just want to, without telling anybody what the product really is and what it does is, I just want to read some of your words back to me. Reimagine a life of possibilities again. Imagine feeling young again, turning back time and feeling like your true powerful self once again. You no longer need to imagine. This is another header. What a life of abundance, youthful energy feels like. And the last one is experience, and you can comment. This is coming out of you and the feeling of that group of leaders. Experience the magic of CTFO's newest science-backed wellness innovation breakthrough.
Yeah.
Those are power words.
Well, David, we're all emotional beings, okay? I mean, we have this amazing capacity to navigate life, but remember that life is driven by a series of decisions, and decisions are largely emotional backed. And so to me, I'm an emotional guy. I mean, I used to be a redhead, okay? We're emotional, but so we make our decisions based on emotion, but then we justify with logic. And so during that think tank that we were just, that you're referring to, it's about this technology. Yes, it's science-based, and yes, there's empirical data coming out of the yin yang. It's fantastic. But end of the day, what does that mean to me as a customer? I want to feel young again. I want to feel like I'm 18 again. I want to continue to have the vibrancy and the vigor and the vim to be able to, not have any restrictions to my movement, my mobility, the ability to actually get more done in the day. Who doesn't want these things? But on top of that, I want to fall back in love with my life experience. I want to get back to living my life and not just existing. I'm saying that respectfully with love in my heart. All too often people, especially over the last few years that we've seen, we have a lot of people that have kind of lost their mojo, and that the world's kind of fractured, and want to sort of bring back some love and some vibration around the energy of excitement of the gift of living. And this product, we should have called this product life. It's not, but that's what this product represents. It represents the next frontier of the holy beep beep factor put into a technology that everyone's going to be witness to here in 9 days.
I'm so happy to hear you say the word life, because I believe this product is life itself. That is its goal, its trajectory, its strategy, its work in the body is to make you the best you ever. Be able to mentally and physically perform at the highest levels, closest to your peak mental and physical capabilities that you may have ever never gone to. Remember when you were a child, Ted, and you did something you didn't think you could do and how happy you were? Okay, let's do it now. It doesn't have to end at 12.
Right, right. And again, you have these weekend warriors, these guys and gals that were an athlete back in the high school, college era. Now they're 30, 40, 50 on the gridiron wanting to relive their youth.
Yeah.
This product could be called youth.
Yes.
Reimagining life's possibilities.
Yeah.
That is ultimately, David, why ultimately, you know, I think I was the very first person to buy my convention ticket. I don't want to miss this. I mean, I'm a kid in the candy store and I'm also a clinical nutritionist. I mean, this is my space. And so part of me is I want the empirical data. I want what's called epidemiology, and you're going to provide that. But beyond that, I'm excited about being a product of the product. And you guys can feel it. This is coming from a very genuine space here. I'm not trying to sell you guys on
Yeah.
something. I'm just excited. I
Yeah.
really am excited.
We're so happy, that team of leaders out there. A lot of thanks to them, and we made you the point person to help for in mass for all of their input. People will see it on the video, they'll recognize it, and that's from the field. They have definitely have skin in the game. Describe, couple more questions. Describe the winning attitude that you have to compete at the highest level.
Look at, you need to portray it to become it.
Yeah.
Let that let that sink in for a moment. There's an old saying, fake it to until you make it. I really despise that
Oh, I
saying,
hate that. Gee.
but I want you to portray it to become it. What does that mean? It means that, act as if you've already achieved the level of success that you deserve. Act as if you have already made the impact that you so deservingly deserve. Act as if you're already achieving the success, the time freedom, the health freedom, and the financial freedom that is being afforded to you. That is a winning attitude and I've studied I've studied this industry for over 30 years, David. You've been in this
Wow.
industry for a long time, brother.
Yeah.
And and I know that the number one most compelling attribute of success is belief.
Right.
It's portraying it to become it. It's not, let me see, let me give this a try. No, you either got to make a decision. The word decide comes from a Latin root word of decivius, which means to cut off. You
Right.
need to decide that this is what I'm doing and I am not going to be a failure. Failure is not an option. So that's the number one thing. Number two, David, is you need to fall back in love with yourself. You need to make your self-care a priority. Shower every day, shave every day for the men and ladies. Take your multivitamins every day, be a product of the product. Be all in, immerse yourself in the culture of CTFO, be a product of the product. Fall back and move your body.
Yeah.
If you're physically able, or even if you're disabled, you can still have movement in your day. You need to do a little bit every day that will increase the energy and the vibration of abundance. And I'm not here to be spiritual, but I'm here to tell you that we're all just but energy. So be a product of the product and reimagine your life by portraying it to become it. That's single-handedly the number one advice I can give everyone, is just make the decision to be successful and act as if, period.
It's all in here. It's all
100%.
in you. And it's not out there. It's you, and it's getting the self-confidence and comfort in yourself to know that you're capable of more. And that's why, if you're watching, people out there who are watching this, that they want to know, they want to learn, they want to go. They're looking for you to be able to inspire them to go to that next yard, give them that secret, that to do, whatever it is. In closing, any parting advice, knowing what's coming in our revolutionizing anti-aging, introducing our groundbreaking fusion, which means there's something going on there besides one. Any advice to our listeners before we go?
Well, yes, I think you need to prepare yourself for victory. Prepare yourself for victory, which means get organized. Get yourself a dedicated coal-bound book. Get yourself organized so that you're going to treat this business like a business. This isn't a spare time thing. This is a part-time, for some people transitioning, wanting to go to a full-time enterprise. Treat it like a business. Get prepared. Get your coal-bound book. Get all your contacts in place. Prepare. Announce your victory on your social media channels. Say that something massive is coming and I'm all in, and I'm going to come back from Vegas and I'm sharing it with my entire audience. Who wants to be the first person to learn about my secret? Question mark. Engage your audience. I mean,
Yeah.
bottom line, David, for our audience, you have to make the decision to be successful. And part of that decision is preparing for victory. Get the best version of you to the forefront. If it's a struggle, ask for help. Don't put pride in the back seat. Ask for help. If you're figuring out how to champion your voice, learn how to speak. Get good at asking for help. Get off of the social media devices of messaging and get back to actual physical conversations. If you are, I'll leave you with this. If you're leaving your entire business to simply text, that's only 7% of communication. You're leaving 93% of the success of your business off the table. People need to hear your tonality. How are you doing today? I'm fine. I'm fine. Two different messages. And finally, the physiology in person.
Yeah.
Put the pot, put the coffee pot on. I'm coming over. Get back to physical connection and share with people the technologies that we have. People need to feel it. They need to see it. And when you can communicate with 100% conviction, it's way better than 7%.
Yeah.
Come on, people. Let's rise to the occasion. Let's be victorious. Let's be victorious together. Let's be victors together. I'm excited.
Teamwork makes the dream work, as we started out and you said that. Thank you, Ted Wilson and Michelle Wilson, for leading at CTFO by example, getting up every day and being somebody that people can aspire to. So thank you very much. See you in Las Vegas, and we really appreciate your time, Ted.
What happens in Vegas is not just staying in Vegas. Let's go.
Okay, everybody, you heard it live here with Ted Wilson, 75K top producer, CTFO. Thank you, everybody.